chances are you've already heard the warning dozens of times that our warm, dry winter that we just had this year is about to make for one of the most dangerous fire seasons in California history. And now we're learning that some of the most elite wildland firefighters are not going to be out on the front lines this year, choosing instead to retire or change jobs instead. NBC Bay Area's Thom Jensen joins us live from Contra Costa County. Tom, you're talking about what is known as that hotshot crew, that they do these big, bad wildfires every year, and now these elite firefighters say they need to walk away.
Yeah, these are the elite firefighters, Jess, and many of them are making less money, less per hour than a high schooler makes working at a drive-through, and many of them are feeling underpaid, underappreciated, and leaving for new jobs.
I think oftentimes there's like maybe an inferiority bias, or at least sometimes it feels like that.
Donovan Lee was among the elite, working for the U.S. Forest Service for more than 2 decades as a wildland firefighter. Now in the private sector, he's worried many more like him are following his lead, walking away due to low wages and a lack of benefits. Starting pay for a hotshot team member is $13.45 an hour.
And now the Forest Service is competing with unemployment because you make more on unemployment than you would as a entry-level firefighter.
Those federal firefighters often work side by side with crews from CAL FIRE and other agencies who often make double what they do.
They really have to think about, what's the best for them and their families.
Kelly Martin worked as a firefighter for 35 years. Her last 14 years as the chief of fire and aviation at Yosemite National Park. Now she's president of a nonprofit fighting for better pay and safer working conditions for federal firefighters across the country.
To me, it's a real loss to the taxpayers and to the American public. When we lose these highly qualified federal wildland firefighters to other agencies.
A spokesman for the U.S. Forest Service tells us California has a goal of 44 hotshot crews, but right now only 31 are fully staffed. And Advocacy Grassroots Wildland Firefighters says 20% of the Forest Service permanent firefighter positions are currently vacant. They want pay parity and retirement benefits for all firefighters. And they've drawn up a bill that would immediately give all firefighters a 50% pay raise and set the starting wage for hotshots at $20 an hour.
That would be a huge start, $20 an hour. I mean, you can at least start patching the hole.
The Forest Service said it's also working with USDA leaders and congressional leaders on bringing up the pay and benefits for federal firefighters. But the firefighters we talked to said they're worried about the immediate future. When fires are starting everywhere, all the resources are being dried up or they're already gone, and more fires just seem to continue to start. We're live in Lafayette. Thom Jensen, NBC Bay Area News.